Hey guys, today let us explore total qualifier in Qlik. Okay, with an example. Let me create a simple pie chart. Let me see the distribution of sales by category. Let's say sum of sales. So this is going to be my total sales. Now, if you notice this chart, it is when I hover over my chart, right? It shows two informations over here. So one is my total sales by each category, and the other is the share percentage contribution, right, by each category. So automatically, it tells us how much this baby wear contributes, 7.7% out of my total sales from other categories, right? So we could see the contribution or percentage contribution by each category. But earlier in ClickView or even in ClickSense, we never had this option. Okay, so we have to manually create this. Whereas now by default we have this option of representing this, right? So I can either decide whether I want to see the share or value or none. So the point is it is available by default. Okay, but what if we have to derive this? Okay, so the logic is going to be the respective sales, right? Let's say sportswear. So what is the total sales of this sportswear? So 292k divided by what's my overall sales, right? Sum of all the sales by all the category. So this 292k divided by the overall sales is going to give me the percentage contribution of sportswear, correct? So now let's see how to uh, do that with a custom formula or with the help of total qualifier. Okay, so let me create a combo chart. Let me add the same dimension category. The measure is going to be my total sales. And now I'm going to add one more measure where I'm going to say sum of sales, which is my numerator. So since we have already added the dimension category, so sum of sales is going to get evaluated for each dimension, right? So this is going to return sales for each category. But in the denominator, I need the overall sales, not the respective sales of each category. So I have to ignore the dimension which is added in the chart. Okay, so that is where our total qualifier helps us. Okay, so when I say sum of total sales, that means this total is going to ignore the dimension present in this chart. So in our case, it is category. So it's going to ignore this, and it's going to return a overall sales. Okay. To visualize it better, let me convert this as a table. Let me resize this. Let me also add one more measure so that we will get a better understanding. So this is sum of total sales. Okay. So now what you see here is total sales, which is respective sales for each category. What you see here is sum of with sales with total qualifier. So this returns the overall sales. I mean this sum, what we see here in the sum, right? This total is what we get for each row. So now when we perform this operation, so this sum of sales divided by sum of this total sales, so it is going to be this value divided by the overall value. Okay, so let me convert this into a percentage. So number percentage. Okay, so now we could see, let's say women's wear is 38.19, right? So let me round it off to one decimal. Okay, so we should see 38.2. 38.2. Men's wear 7.8. Where is men's footwear? No, men's clothes. Sorry, this is men's clothes, right? 7.8 percentage. So this is how we derive. Okay, the numerator and denominator. Now let me delete this intermediate one. Let's go back to our original chart. Let me convert this as a combo chart. So this is my share. Okay, we'll do some formatting, bar label, point label. I'll disable the bar label for better visibility. Okay, so now we could see when I hover over, I could see the total sales for each category, and I can see the respective contribution percentage share, right? Okay, so now let us see one more scenario. Let me extend the sheet. I'll create a table. Let me quickly add a category, and then my total sales. I'll add one more dimension, which is going to be my year. Okay, so year wise, category wise, sales. Okay, and now I'm going to. in- Okay, so now what I need is I want the percentage contribution of each category for this uh, respective year. Okay, so let me remove the null values. So let's say for 2014, okay, this is my overall sales, and these are all my individual contributions. Now for 2014, if I want to see the percentage contribution of each of this category, so that means this value divided by my overall value, this value divided by my overall value. Okay, then we have to get the this sales for this year, right? 2014 at each row. Only then I can divide this numerator by denominator, correct? So let's see how to do that. Okay, so now if I say sum of total sales, this total is going to ignore both my dimensions. Okay, it has ignored both year and category, and it is returning the overall sales. But instead what I need is the sales for 2014 alone. This row should be 15k for this year, so it should consider the year dimension, only ignore the category dimension. Okay, so now we have an option to add this dimension within this angle braces. So here I can say you ignore all the dimension but consider this or accept this. So I'm saying include year. Okay, and apart from the year you can ignore all other dimensions. So we have category, so I'm asking it total is going to ignore the category, and it's going to consider only the year. So now what we get is year wise sales. So I see 15k here, 248k here for 2015, right? So let me select 2015. So the total is 248k, which is what we see in all these rows. So now these sales are at year level, ignoring the category, right? So when I say 2014, I see all 15k for each row. So now since we got year wise sales for each of these rows, now we can implement our formula. Okay, so it is going to be sum of sales divided by the denominator overall sales for each year. Okay, so this is my share. Let me format it. It's going to be number percentage. Okay, so now what we see is percentage contribution for each of the years. So for 2014, these are the contribution. The sum is going to be 100. Okay. So for 2015, these are all my contributions. So even if I don't select for every year, what we say is year-wise contribution, right? So 2014 up to here, if I sum up, this will be 100%. This will be 100%. Okay, so this is how total function helps us, no, in omitting or ignoring a dimension in a particular chart. Okay, so we can also define what dimensions to ignore, or when we don't say anything of simply total keyword is going to ignore all the dimensions. Okay, so hope we got some basic understanding of about total qualifier and how to use it. Please do let me know in the comment section for any clarification. Thanks for watching.